for our cup of coffee today, we're going to be doing some more updates on the disclosure thing that's coming. And this very well may be why there's been such a plethora of UFO reports and different things. Pentagon's long-awaited UFO report to Congress due this month actually was supposed to be done on the 1st of June. At the time of this recording, it is the 3rd of June, but, laws are for the little people. Hey, I'm just a plebe, man. What do I know? Anyhow, I'm going to provide the links to these different articles and stuff. It's kind of pointless for me to sit here and read to you all when you're quite capable of it yourself. But one of the other articles I got that, does discuss that as far as President Trump approved this spending package December 27th, which was a 180-day countdown when that began, giving the intelligence officials until June to deliver lawmakers their write-up. I've always thought it was so interesting that the government are some of the biggest criminals because they don't. If you don't follow the law, if you break the law, is that not in the realm of criminal? Yeah. But anyhow, it says 2 factors, because I always leave a loophole. This is why attorneys become politicians, folks. 2 factors that may delay the report's release. Agencies have missed similar congressional reporting deadlines in the past, and the provision is not technically binding, as the language was included in the Senate Intelligence Committee's report of the bill, not the bill itself. Okay, whose oversight was that? Your tax dollars at work, people. I mean, really, really. Anyhow, along this, there was a couple of things that I did find. This is actually from Greg Braden's channel. This came out on the 2nd, and I have been aware of Greg Braden for about 30 years. He's got some really interesting things. He's just a nice guy. I mean, he really seems like a nice guy. I guess you could put him in the realm of maybe New Age, but not totally, because he's different philosophies and stuff, but he's still got really good stuff. To my knowledge, this is the first time that he has explored about aliens. Now, this is usually the realm of L.A. Marzulli. He's been doing, searching for the Nephilim for decades. But this was unusual that it was Greg Braden. This was something else that was quite, and like I said, I don't believe in mirroring other people's stuff. That just ain't cool to me. I mean, if somebody wants to do that, that's fine, but I just, This actually, and I will put a link for this so that you can see it, and I think I've just totally blurred that, from India. And don't think that this is any kind of, any of this stuff could be faked or whatever, but I think this may have actually been from a news site in India. So I'll put that link for you. It reminded me of the scene from, oh my goodness, and I've drawn a blank on it. It's the Mel Gibson movie. Oh, Signs. And it's one of my favorite movies. But in there was a clip of a family. I think they may have been in Mexico or something. They were having a birthday party, and just the alien had walked across the pathway. If you haven't seen that movie recently, I'll go back and watch it. Like I said, it's one of my favorites. But I'll put a link on that. But that was sort of what this figure reminds me of, only not grayish-greenish. And we even had, as far as former President Obama, and they had interviewed him on this. This is from Coast to Coast AM with George Norrie. Long live Art Bell. But anyhow, and as far as they had interviewed the former president and asked him what he think would happen as far as, other species being introduced to the planet. And actually he had a reasonable, response. And, he said that he figured there would be a lot of repercussions. Well, yeah, and no doubt there would be arguments about how the military would want more money to spend. Well, of course, that's what they do, isn't it? And then he theorized that new religions would pop up. Yeah, I can see that. And, not, let's see what he says here. Who knows what kind of arguments we would get into. We're good at manufacturing arguments for each other. I agree with that. When things are going so good that you have to invent problems, yeah. And if you have never seen this movie, now you can buy or rent here on YouTube. You might be able to find it free someplace else. This should be required viewing for today's world. Yeah. So, that's what I got today. Like I said, it's, to the person who only has a hammer, everything can look like a nail. Trying not to fall into that category. And we know how the algorithms work. Once you watch a video that's on a particular topic, then you will get for the next 10 days recommendations on always these large channels. Always the large channels. Never the little guys, but that's alright. For similar topics. And it's not even similar topics. It's usually, recommendation of the same videos over and over and over. But so, not sure exactly whether that's what's coming up. There's other people that are taking a lot of interest in the UFO community at this particular time, and that very well could center around waiting for, the report. So, yeah, we'll see what we're supposed to see. On the 10th, we're going to have a solar eclipse. So, we're in a very interesting period of time right now. And I don't know, the Leo King kept talking about in the next few days it's going to be like, that right now we're numb, and he used the analogy of dental work, and that in the coming days the numbing wears off. Yeah, anyhow. So that's what I got. If you got supernatural, paranormal, UFO, alien encounters, if you have any of the cryptozoological, Bigfoot, chupacabras, whatever you have, anything that's interesting, if you've got alternate reality experiences with or without substances, those are good. Dreams, local legends, something somebody randomly told you that sparked a memory, send all those to me at cupofcoffeewithscream@gmail.com. Yeah, keep your head on a swivel, folks. And you all have a beautiful, blessed day.